Hey there, it's Deb, and I'm here to share with you yet another video on one of my most recent renovation projects at 200 High Street. I'm going to start out by sharing with you all the pieces that it took to put it together and make it sell quickly and for top dollar, and I'm going to begin with the kitchen. In this renovation project, this is what it looked like from the beginning, which is really the ugly duckling syndrome, and that blue turquoise and royal blue combination. Is that horrible or what? But what's really yummy was when I opened the wall and I saw the brick, I got really excited. And then I decided to work with the brick, and I haven't done a butcher block island piece yet, but I decided to do it this time because I knew it would enhance the brick and it would warm and tie it together versus doing a concrete or a granite, although we did use that on the side pieces. Here's another angle of the kitchen so you can see the tile that we did, which is another new thing that we've done on this project. This is looking into the room that's adjacent to the dining room, which is a bonus room, and what is amazing is what a nice light fixture and the right color in the room can really make it pop. Here's a few pictures of the bathrooms. This particular house had two and a half bathrooms. I went with a warm passive gray in the walls. I do a semi-gloss. And what I want you to see here is what a difference the right fixtures make and the staging colors. Now we're going to go into the family room, and there wasn't a lot to do in the family room. These were big spaces. The walls were in good shape. I used my yummy vanilla on the walls, and again I used staging pieces, and that's what always makes these rooms pop. The exterior was a surprise for me. I thought this front area, all it needed was a little bit of porging and pointing. And what we discovered was when we started doing that, it collapsed. So we had to rebuild the front, which was an additional $2,000, but I had budgeted for it. Now we're going to be taking a look at the back bonus room, which again was this really amazing, huge space, extra living right off the kitchen, which is nice. We ran heat into the area, and I decided to have some fun back there, which I don't always do because I'm a little conservative, but I decided to put this farmhouse chic paneling on the ceiling and then again tie and draw that pine look into the ceiling area. Here's my new collage or entourage here of staging items that I'm using for the next several flips. And I decided to bring some new colors in this year, which is this dusty pink, which I think is really yummy and lovely. I also found some really neat plates at Pier 1 that are this beautiful French cottage look white with a terracotta trim. And that really ties really well to the butcher block and the pine look that I have that I've pulled through the entire house, that ties to the hardwood floors, the pine trim, the ceiling in the back. And that's what gives a house a decorator look, is when you're able to take colors and elements and tie them together throughout the house. Not a lot, just a little touch here and a little touch there. If you notice in the upstairs bathroom, there's this dusty pink carpet and this dusty pink picture on the wall. And then there's this, again, wooden cup and soap holder, and then wooden shower curtain holders as well. And that's, again, just tying that really warm color together. And if you're going to pop color anywhere in the house, you would choose to do that with your staging. But again, be really, really careful, because this is where you're going to set yourself apart from your competition. And you bring in a high value and you let your clients see, which is my first-time home buyer, your first-time home buyer, that this is how this house could look with a few well-selected items. Many times the buyers ask if I will leave my things behind because they fall in love with the look that I've created. So when you're putting it together, I shop around. I come up with a signature piece, and then I tie things together to the signature piece, and then I bring those colors into the house as well. And I have my staples, so when I'm out shopping for a picture, I look for that deep, 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 yummy navy blue a little bit of gray color because I use that in one room always, and sometimes you'll see me use it on the ceilings. In this particular renovation, I did use a dusty gray on the ceiling in the dining room, which was really, really 200 High Street was a lot of fun to renovate. It took us 8.5 weeks from start to finish. I had a plan in place. That's what I teach my clients in my Fixing and Flipping for Fun and Fortune program is how do you quickly evaluate every single room? How do you put together a comprehensive flow so the material comes at the right time, your contractor's on board. It's like a symphony. And you're orchestrating a symphony when you're doing your renovation project. So I hope this has been helpful. I just wanted to share my most recent flip. This sold within the first 12 hours for full asking price. And we've got 3 more in the hopper already. I can't wait to share those with you. And thanks so much for following me. Deb Cleveland with over 30 years of successful business, real estate investing, and fixing and flipping experience, here to share my knowledge with you. And bye for now.